Hey, how are you doing today? I have a question for you. Have you ever been in a situation where you considered yourself to be in hot water? You ever been in trouble and you realized that you had more trouble that you can deal with, and you declare these words, man, I'm really in hot water right now? My question to you right now, as we go through the situations that we're going through here in our country, here in America, and in other places where we're dealing with the COVID 19 coronavirus pandemic, is that many people have said we're in hot water. But I want to ask you a question. What are you going to do about being in hot water? What is going to be your determination? How are you going to go through this? How are you going to come out of it? Because I was reminded of the concept of hot water, and I was called the three things that find themselves in hot water sometimes. The first thing that I saw that sometimes you will find in hot water is a carrot. One of the things that they do that when some people cook carrots is that they will put them in boiling hot water. And when the carrot comes out of that water, the carrot is soft and mushy. And so for some of us that when we go through the time of being in hot water, we come out of it soft. We come out of it not as strong, as firm as that when we went into it. Another thing that sometimes we will find that we will put in hot water is an egg. An egg, when it goes into the hot water, when it comes out on the other side, it's become hardened. It's become firm. It's become, when you break the shell, the egg does not run everywhere because it is in a hardened form. And for some of us, when we are in the time of being in hot water, when we're in the time of trouble, guess what happens to us is we become hard. We become hard on the inside. And so we're not able to be pliable. We're not able to be flexible. And so just like the carrot, the egg is changed by hot water. But then there's another thing that is placed in hot water that I want to be like, and I hope that you want to be like. That's coffee. Have you ever noticed that when you put coffee in hot water, that it changes the water? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that when you put coffee into hot water, when you allow the hot water to run through the coffee filter, that it changes the hot water and makes it usable, makes it reproducible? In fact, many of us would say that a thing of carrots in hot water is only worth maybe less than $1. An egg in hot water is only worth maybe $1.50 if you choose to pay that much for it. But have you ever noticed that when you put hot water through coffee, that you will pay $4 or $5 for it? That's what's made Starbucks and so many other places such a wealthy people, is because they learned how to take hot water and put it through coffee, and then the water became coffee. And my challenge to you is right now is that as you go through what you're going right through right now, be like coffee. Change the hot water. Change the situation. Listen, I know it's a tough time and I know it's a rough time and you feel like giving up and you feel like tapping out. But here's my challenge to you is be like coffee. Don't be a carrot. Don't become soft by it. Don't be like an egg and become hardened by it. Be like coffee and change the environment, change the situation. And so I just want to challenge you today as you go through this time of hot water. You can either be a carrot, you can be an egg, or you can be coffee. Here's my question to you. Which one you going to be? All right. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you later.